We have a set of parallel lines cut by a transversal line. My parallel lines, I'm going to label them as P1 and P2. My transversal line, I'm going to label it as T. Whenever a transversal line cuts a set of parallel lines, it will form 8 angles, as you see here. Now we're going to talk about the different types of angles that they form. The first are vertical angles. Vertical angles are also known as opposite angles. They are angles that's across the intersection. For example, 2 and 3 are vertical angles of one another. So is 6 and 7. They're also vertical angles of one another. So what's the vertical angle of 1? Well, the vertical angle of 1 would be 4. And the vertical angle of 5 would be 8. When looking at your vertical angles, it's important to note that vertical angles are always congruent. The next angle pair we have is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are angles that are in the same location relative to the parallel lines and the transversal. For example, angle 1 is in the top left of parallel line 1 and the transversal line. Angle 5 is in the top left of parallel line 2 and the transversal. So angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles. Also, I could look at angle 2. Angle 2 is in the top right of parallel line 1 and the transversal. So if I look at parallel line 2 and the transversal, top right would be angle 6. Angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are also always congruent to one another. The next angle pair we have is same side interior angles. The word interior means inside. So inside the parallel lines is shaded in blue. You have 4 angles: angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. The same side interior means these angles are on the same side of the transversal. So I could say the left of the transversal, and they are inside the parallel lines. So 3 and 5 are same side interior angles, and also 4 and 6 are same side interior angles. Same side interior angles are always supplementary to one another. This means when you add up the 2 same side interior angles, it will always equal 180 degrees. The next angle pair we have is alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are the angles on the inside that are alternate of one another. For example, 3 and 6 are the alternate interior angles. And the alternate interior angle of angle 5 would be angle 4. They are the alternate interior angles of one another. Alternate interior angles will always be congruent of one another. The next angle pair we have is same side exterior angles. Same side exterior angles are angles that's on the same side of the transversal but outside of the parallel lines. For example, angle 1 and angle 7 are same side exterior angles of one another because angle 1 and angle 7 is on the left of the transversal and outside the parallel lines. Also, angle 2 and angle 8 are same side exterior angles. Same side exterior angles will always be supplementary to one another. That means the sum of those two angles will always equal 180 degrees. And the last angle pair we have is alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles are angles outside the parallel lines and that are alternate of one another. For example, angle 1 and angle 8 are alternate exterior angles. And if I look at the alternate exterior angle to angle 2, it will be angle 7. Alternate exterior angles are always congruent to one another. And here is a brief overview of the angle pairs that are formed when a transversal line cuts through a set of parallel lines.